Yo, what up, YouTube? It's Ra. Let me hot you real quick. Say it until it rings true. Say it till it rings true. A lot of times you in a position where you're reminiscing on past mistakes and you think you're undeserving of becoming what you want to become, of getting the brass ring, of cutting the ribbon, of becoming great. You think you don't deserve to be great because of the things you've done before. You think because of the mess you made or the mess you are currently in that you're in a pit. You're in this unreversible pit of despair and you can't get out of it. Mindset. Your mindset is everything. Mind over matter. You got into the pit, correct? You made the mess, correct? You can get out of the pit. If you were thrown into the pit or you put yourself into a pit, no matter how you got there, it doesn't even matter how you got there. We learn from it, we grow from it so we don't get in that pit again. That's what we do. Reminiscing about, I shouldn't have did this, I shouldn't have did that. It doesn't matter. You're in the pit right now. You're in the cell right now. You're down and out on your knees right now. So how you got there really don't matter, whether it was someone else's doing or yours. But eventually you have to say, okay, I'm in this mess. I got to clean it up. However I have to, I'm going to do it. Say it until it rings true. Your dreams will come true. What you want to amass and what you want to be will come true. But you thinking just because you don't come from the best family or you don't have a lot of money or you've made a lot of mistakes or you've hurt others or you hurt yourself or maybe you hurt others and yourself, all you can do is atone for it. You hurt somebody, apologize to them. You hurt somebody, apologize to them. Apologize to yourself too. And how you can apologize to yourself is by not repeating the same patterns, not making the same mistakes, and saying, I am not going to put myself in that position ever again. Say it until it rings true. Put it out in the atmosphere. You put out in the atmosphere that you won't get out of the pit. So right now, currently, you are still in the pit. But if you say, I'm going to get out of the pit, what will happen? If you're saying all these negative things and negative things keep happening, well, it's not your fault if that's all you know. But it is your fault that you continue to stay in the pit. Sometimes all you gotta do is open the door. We think we have to climb out and this high ladder. Sometimes you literally just need to walk straight ahead, unlock the door and open it. Sometimes it's simple as putting the key in the ignition and driving the vehicle. You're driving the vehicle. Don't let outside influences drive the vehicle for you. There should be no backseat driving. No backseat driving. It's your car. You need to be driving it. Say it until it rings true. Say it until it rings true. It's all on you to see it through. See it through. See it through. Understand that whatever you're in right now, you made the mistake. Okay, the mess is there. Clean it up. The same way you will grab some spray and some paper towel to clean it up. The same way you use a Windex to clean the mirror. The same way, you make a mess, you clean it up. So that applies to your life. Apply it to your life. Apply it everywhere. You can apply a lot of things that we do every day to your everyday life. Escape the pit. Leave the pit. Just because you've been there doesn't mean you have to stay there. And once you leave it where it was. Leave it be. Understand this. A lot of times we escape, but we still take the mentality with us. We're still contemplating and we're still reminiscing and we're still heavy on our mind the bad things that happen to us. That's not your identity. That's not who you are. It might make you, but it ain't gonna break you. It might make you, but it ain't gonna break you. So understand that once you leave it. Don't go back to it. Don't reminisce about it. Don't think about it. Whatever happened, use it and apply it to your everyday life to better yourself. And whatever you want to be, you can be it. Whatever you dreamed, you can be it. That's why you had the dream. You can make your dream your reality. Say it and say it till it rings true. That's all it is. While simultaneously putting in the work. You say it, but you also doing it. Walk the walk and talk the talk. You talk about it, but you also leading by example and leading by your actions. So people see, oh, he or she is really about what they say. They not playing. They really about it for real. But understand that don't get caught up in what other people are saying, because a lot of times people will try to minimize what you're doing and saying it is nothing. So understand that we don't want to base our work, the things that we accomplishments based off of what people say. We know it rings true based on the work that we putting in. We know what we've been through. We know what we had to strive for. We know what we almost died for. The dream, making it out, making something shake, making something bigger, making something matter, making something that's bigger than yourself is worth striving for, is worth dying for, is worth trying for. Blood, sweat, and tears, putting in that work even when it hurts. Where you got a cold, the flu, you don't feel good, your heart's broken, people don't believe in you, you still gonna say it until it rings true. Even if you can't see it, even if it's so far ahead, you can only see the top. Maybe it's cloudy, maybe it's foggy, you can barely see it, but you know it's there. You know it's there. Just like the wind hits the trees and it hits your face. You can't see it, but you know it's there. You know it's there. Say it until it rings true. Just because you're in a bad position doesn't mean it's always going to be that way. Understand that your mind is more powerful than you believe. Your mind is more powerful than you think. A lot of people have this mentality that, oh, well, I had all these setbacks. It's only going to be setbacks moving forward. But you have the power to change the trajectory of your life. You have the power to take those setbacks and turn those into your wins. Turn it into a win. Turn that into an accomplishment. Turn that into something great. You have the power to be admired, and you have the power to inspire. You have the power to do that. Say it until it rings true. You say all the other negative stuff. You let people say a bunch of negative stuff about you and about others. You let people come to you and say negative stuff about you. You let people come to you and talk down other people. That happens. It happens. Depart from those people. Set yourself apart from those people. Say it until it rings true. Say it until it rings true. And see it through. All you have to do is see it through. Just keep walking through it. Whether you got to walk, run, crawl, whatever. It's hard. But you having this defeated mindset, having your head down, well, of course you're going to feel like you can't get out of the pit. Of course you can't. Sometimes the pit not even real, it's in your mind. You create that pit for yourself because you feel like you're undeserving of a win, of success, of power, of being loved, of finding something greater within yourself. Sometimes the roadblock is ourselves. It's not even other people. The roadblock is ourselves, not the people that talk down to you. They might have said some stuff, but ultimately you stopping you. Because who's really stopping you from getting out of the pit? And like I said, the pit might be a figment of your imagination. It might not even be there. You simply could just change your mindset and all is well. You can relax your shoulders and everything is all right. All is well. You know, you describe yourself as broken, of undeserving, of depressed, of whatever. You're self-diagnosing yourself with all these things. Because if you do that, you won't have to try. If you do that, you set yourself up for failure. And I'm telling you that you gonna win. Failure is not an option. We gonna win. You wanna win. You want to. You want it out. You want it. You want it. And you shouldn't feel bad for wanting more. No more being humble. No more being humble. Obviously, you don't put others down, but I'm saying that if you're good at something, if you're great, say it. If you're good at something, you're great, say it. You a good artist, you a good singer, say it. Show off your talents. You deserve it. After everything you've been through, you deserve something. Your life wasn't meant to just be all suffering. You deserve something. Treat yourself. You deserve something. Say it until it rings true. And when it comes true, you'll be happy, you'll be excited, but you won't be surprised because you laid the foundation and you laid the groundwork for all those things to happen. And now you're reaping the benefit. The benefit that you should have had all along. And now it's already yours. But hey, it's Ra. Like, comment, subscribe if you like and if you're new. And remember, love always wins. Put yourself first. And you got this, homie. It's already yours.